Hey guys, so this is a surprise video because it's Valentine's Day and I figured we should talk about love because wouldn't that be kind of awesome? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you guys my top 10 favorite TV couples of all times. Are you ready for this? Now let me preface this by saying that I have not seen every TV show in the world, you guys. I do watch a lot of TV, but there's a lot that I haven't seen, so if I leave out your favorite couple, then please forgive me. Please forgive me. So I would love for you guys to watch this video and then down in the comment section below, leave me your top 3 favorite TV couples of all times. And maybe we'll see if some of our lists match. Okay, let's go. Okay, starting off with number 10. This is an oldie but a goodie, you guys. So, my 10th favorite TV couple of all times is Florida and James Evans from Good Times. Who remembers Good Times, people? I am totally aging myself right now and I do not even care. But I just loved Florida and James, right? First of all, because back in the day, there wasn't a lot of black love happening on TV. So it was kind of cool to be able to see that happen and to see it happen in a really responsible way. You know, you saw James's dad at home taking care of his kids, and you saw he and his wife Florida have this real relationship. So that was kind of epic for TV in America back in the 70s. I loved it too because they were so real, man. They argued, they screamed, they yelled, they loved, they were happy, they were sad, and they lived in the projects, right? But it was like they were showing people like, look, we've got love, we've got our kids, we've got food to eat, a place to live, we got everything we need right here. And I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, number 9 on my list is Eric and Tammy Taylor from Friday Night Lights. A couple that I feel like represents one of the best portrayals of what real marriage is like on network television. And that is why they are on this list. Okay, number 8 on my list goes to Liz Parker and Max Evans from the WB show Roswell. This is the tale of alien boy meets human girl and falls in love but tries to stay away from her because, hey, I'm an alien. But of course that doesn't last for long because love overcomes. I just loved their story and their struggle to really be together because boy was it a struggle. There was some fantastic and spicy moments between the two of them that I just will never forget. And I won't tell you how they ended up because you should watch Roswell if you've never seen it. Okay, number 7 on my list goes to another oldie but a goodie. That is Cliff and Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. I just loved them, right? Because of course he was like the funny, goofy guy, and then she was kind of like the serious one. But you got how well those two personalities worked together when it came to like raising their family and kind of being in love. Just a fantastic TV couple that I really kind of miss. Okay, number 6 on my list goes to a couple that is still on the air now, and that is Olitz, or Olivia Pope and Fitzgerald Grant, for those of you that are like, what the heck's an Olitz? These two lovers, of course, are from the TV show Scandal, and I just don't know. I mean, I feel like I need to fan myself anytime I talk about Olitz because, boy-o, I mean, some of the stuff they get away with on network TV just shocks me, but these two just have such fantastic chemistry, and you guys, the Rose Garden scene, and you know what I'm talking about. The you own me, you control me scene. Just one of the best kind of like lovey-dovey, gushy-feely scenes I've ever seen on television. These two are fantastic, and yeah, I'm a little scared of where their relationship is headed, but I guess we will stay tuned for that. Okay, you guys, number 5 on my list goes to Max and Logan from Dark Angel. Now, Dark Angel was on my top 17 TV shows of all times list, and I'm realizing that so many of you guys have never seen this show, had never heard of it, and that just shocks me. People, you need to watch Dark Angel. Is so fantastic. Dark Angel is what introduced the world to Jessica Alba, so that alone should be reason enough to watch it. But this relationship between Max and Logan was just so good. And it's one of those relationships, right, where when they finally get to the point where they can admit to each other, you know, that they want each other, something huge happens. I'm not gonna give it away, no spoilers, but something huge happens that causes them to not be able to be together. And I mean, it was just the most like frustratingly awesome like tension and just so good. Gosh, even just speaking about it makes me want to go back and watch Dark Angel again. I haven't watched it in a while. So we might be doing that very soon. I've got those DVDs somewhere. I'm gonna pull those out. Number 4 on my list goes to one of my favorite TV couples, and that is Buffy and Angel from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, people. This was the couple with like a million obstacles in their way, you know, like Vampire Slayer and Vampire fall in love. there's gonna be a few problems there. So many fantastic moments. I think one of my favorite Buffy and Angel scenes was the scene in the episode, and I can't think of the name of the episode, but basically Angel had decided he was gonna kill himself, that he was just gonna walk out into the sunlight because he was being haunted by the First, which was a bad, like, demon that was haunting him and showing him, like, all the people he killed in the past. And so he had decided, I'm gonna end it all. And he goes out and Buffy comes to try to stop him, and they have this big kind of confrontation, and it was just so good. I love watching that scene over and over again. Probably I'm gonna put a link to it down in the description box so you could watch it and love it too. Now, obviously what ends up happening is there was a spinoff, and Angel got his own show, and so he left, and I don't know, I never felt like there was fantastic closure for me and Buffy and Angel, but boy, did we have some good times. Okay, couple number 3 on my list is Sydney Bristow and her handler Vaughn from the TV show Alias. Another couple with like huge obstacles in their way, right? So Sydney's the big spy and Vaughn is her handler, and there's all these rules about, of course, you know, handler and spy, you know, you can't be together, no relationships at work. And so these two are kind of like fighting their passion for each other. This was a couple that drove me crazy and just was so good throughout every season of the show. And again, now that I'm talking about it, it makes me want to go back and rewatch Alias. So good. Okay, you guys, moving right along to the number 2 couple on our list, and that is Jim and Pam from The Office. I think this is a couple that America really fell in love with. I mean, who didn't love Jim and Pam? Again, they had that whole obstacle in the fact that Pam was engaged to someone else and Jim was kind of like pining after her, and the two of them were like best friends in the office, and that friendship was developing into something else. The cool thing, right, is that even after the two of them got together, like after they got married and had kids, I was still really invested in their story, and I still wanted to know what's going on with Jim and Pam, which I think says a lot about their chemistry as actors and just what a great TV couple. Okay, you guys, it is time for my number 1 favorite TV couple. Are you ready? Insert drum roll here. Okay, my number 1 favorite TV couple are Pacey and Joey from Dawson's Creek. Woohoo! What a fantastic TV couple that really started with this fantastic like friendship / love-hate relationship that blossomed into true love. So you've got these two kids that are falling in love, but at the same time, they're trying to keep it secret because they don't want to hurt their friend Dawson. And I mean, it was just crazy, and there was all this tension as they tried to stay away from each other, but they couldn't. One of my favorite Joey and Pacey scenes was the scene at the prom where they dance and he tells her, I remember everything. Oh my gosh, I love that scene. There were so many great scenes. Like I could think of like 5 other Joey and Pacey scenes that were just as good. Remember the time they got trapped in Kmart overnight? So fantastic. A fantastic TV couple if I've ever seen one, you guys, and one of my favorites. Now I know I ranked them 1 through 10, but really they could all be jumbled in together because I have loved them all for so many different reasons. Okay, you guys, don't forget to tell me what your top 3 favorite TV couples of all times are. Leave that down in the comment section below. I hope you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day, even if you're single like me. It's okay, people. It is okay. Sending you some love. Bye.